PAX, day 2. They gave me a couch because I'm too tired to stand up. My name's Quicksilver from Obtrusive Media and Structured Gaming. I'm hanging out here today with Senior Technical Designer. This is Dan from Jaeger Development, working on Dead Island 2. We're here to talk all about Dead Island. As you can see, we're hanging out at the Deep Silver booth. I'm really excited to hear all about Dead Island. I broke it yesterday, for those of you who saw my tweets and saw everybody get mad at me at the Deep Silver booth for breaking the game. Ryan laughed at me. It's kind of a tradition that I break Deep Silver games when they're in pre-alpha form, because the last 3 Dead Island games I have broken in pre-alpha form in a meeting. So I'm going to hand my mic over to Dan, and we're going to talk all about Dead Island. Dan, tell us all about the new Dead Island.
Well, I mean, it's a sequel to Dead Island 1, right? But we are doing a couple of things different, like you probably saw in the demo already. We're trying to really embrace the fun of killing zombies, right? So yeah, it's a little bit more lighthearted. What we say in the office is cool and kick-ass take on the zombie killing genre. I guess one of the new really cool things is we have 8-player co-op. So it's really embodies being the coolest zombie killing gang that ever walked the earth, kind of. I suppose that would be my summary of it.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Now, my next question to you is, I'll steal my mic for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Techland left a great legacy with the Dead Island series. They did a fantastic job. Jaeger's coming in, a great reputation behind Jaeger. Last big game was Spec Ops Line. Great reviews, great game. Fans love it. I still play it. How is Dead Island going to surpass the original? I mean, Riptide was great. Dead Island 1 was great. What else is going to be different? I noticed a couple things as far as character movement and designs and so forth. Are there new zombies? Are there new modes? Anything that you can talk about? I know there are certain things you can't talk about because the game is still in development, and Aubrey would kill me if I asked any questions that I'm not allowed to ask, so...
No, I mean, we're kind of in a really cool position in this way because we get to approach the Dead Island IP as fans, right? That's really a luxury that we have. It's a game that we played in the office. You know, you kind of, hey buddy, you want to play some co-op with me, kill some zombies? So we really get to approach it from the angle of, okay, what would Jaeger do with this? So I mean, there's a lot of things, like you notice a tone, the 8-player co-op essentially, and just small things like we have dual wheel this time around. Weapon modding is crazier than ever before. We're set in Los Angeles. You know, we wanted the kind of familiar postcard setting. What was the question again?
What else is going to be different with the series?
Oh, I mean...
we can talk about.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, I guess one of the really big changes, as far as changes go, is really the 8-player co-op. We kind of call it the world's smallest MMO. And that really does change the way the game plays, because it's not, it's not just co-op. You really always, when you play the game, you're going to exist in the world with 8 players, right? That means you're going to run into each other. You can choose whether you want to gang up. You can actually have 8 players in the one single gang roaming the streets in LA and killing zombies. Or do you want to just coexist or even compete? So there's even PvP elements in there, which is completely new.
So it seems that Dead Island is taking an amazing turn, you know, going further in the franchise, making sure that the franchise has longevity and so forth. Another thing I understand that's being added is dedicated servers now. That's a great thing. We talked about this yesterday and you just touched on it briefly. You were saying that no matter when you get into a game, you always exist. I remember in the original Dead Islands, I could be playing with, say, my cameraman Justin here, and it would say, Shaskalaska is playing this level. Press up to join in. I'm not going to have that ability anymore?
No, so you can opt out if you really want to, but in general, the button prompt of do you want to play with your buddy is replaced with you're going to see his traces. You're going to see looted cars, looted houses, destroyed zombies, lawns on fire, and that's how you're going to meet each other. So yeah, it's completely seamless multiplayer this time.
Is there single player? So let's just say Justin and I get in a fight, and my internet goes down, and that happens quite often because I live in an area that has charter. Will I be able to play on my own?
Yes, you can, but it is you have to actually opt out from that.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm ready to go to California. I'm ready to stomp zombies. A couple things I saw that I really liked, for those of you who aren't here at PAX with us, you actually have targeted limb damage now. I cut a zombie in half yesterday, and I never saw that in the original Dead Islands. I'm really excited to see what Jaeger's going to do with the Dead Island franchise, and I look forward to many, Aubrey, you're hearing this, right? Many more Dead Island games. My name is Quicksilver from Structured Gaming and Obtrusive Media. Justin and I are now going to go play Dead Island with the devs. You stay tuned. It's only day 2 of PAX. Later today, we have Evolve, Sunset Overdrive, and Borderlands the pre-sequel. All videotaped, all a lot of fun, and all fucking mayhem. Stay tuned.